Hey guys, let's get more news about Lakers, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. LeBron James predicted to sign $162 million contract. There seems little doubt that LeBron James will play next season, his 22nd in the league. But will he pick up his $51 million player option with Los Angeles Lakers or test free agency? Bleacher Report's Greg Swartz predicted James would decline the option but re-sign with the Lakers for a 3-year, $162 million max deal. Or someone who has spoken openly about wanting to own an NBA team one day, don't be surprised if James looks to cash in one last time, Swartz wrote in an April 7 column. If James wants this deal, can the Lakers really say no? Swartz wrote that James looks like a lock for the All-NBA team, averaging a team-high 25.4 points and 8.2 assists per game. He also has 7.2 rebounds and 1.2 steals per game this season, barely below his career averages. If James leaves in free agency, he'll take the Lakers' title hopes with him, Swartz wrote. Swartz cited Anthony Davis's own max extension as a motivator for James to stay in LA. Swartz added. After Anthony Davis signed a 3-year, $177 max extension with Los Angeles last summer, expect James to sign his own max deal with a player option at the end. Spotrac projected teams with the most cap space for 2024-25, including the Detroit Pistons, Utah Jazz, and Charlotte Hornets, aren't exactly title hopefuls. However, one of the teams at the top is the Philadelphia 76ers if James wants to compete for a championship and make this kind of money, Swartz wrote on April 7. The Lakers or the Philadelphia 76ers look like the only realistic options for now. Philadelphia, who's seemingly locked into chasing Paul George, is projected to have the second most cap space to work with. The only team ahead of the 76ers in Spotrac's projections is the rebuilding Pistons. And the Utah Jazz, sitting third on the list, wouldn't be able to meet the Lakers' salary offer by a long shot. LeBron has made it clear that he has every intention of playing in the NBA with his son Bronny. His son took the first steps to making that a reality on April 5 when he declared for the 2024 NBA draft. James averaged 4.8 points, 2.8 rebounds, and 2.1 assists for a USC Trojans team that finished with the fourth-worst record in the Pac-12. So it's understandable that all of The Ringer, The Athletic, and ESPN's most recent mock drafts don't have him featured. But they were published before Bronny's decision to enter the draft. Swartz preempted his prediction for LeBron to stay in Los Angeles, with another that his son is drafted in June. Expect Bronny to fall into the second round, with teams that have more than one pick in the second day the most likely to take a chance on his upside, Swartz wrote. The Indiana Pacers have the most selections, 3, currently projected for numbers 36, 51, and 52 overall. Pigs will likely learn to fly actual airplanes before LeBron James plays for the Indiana Pacers. But if a team like the Cleveland Cavaliers, Golden State Warriors, or Miami Heat drafted Bronny, he might attempt to join his son. The Lakers are equipped with a second-round pick in the upcoming draft too. Could they get a discount on James' next contract as a byproduct of drafting Bronny? Anthony Davis, sharing basketball has been key to Lakers' offensive success. Obviously, the defensive side of the ball is where the Los Angeles Lakers are at their best, but on this recent run, the offense has turned a corner as well. Anthony Davis and LeBron James drive everything, of course, but everyone is contributing, and that has taken things to a higher level. The Lakers have scored at least 116 points in 8 of their last 9 wins, and things are really beginning to click for the team. Defense is feeding into the offense, which makes life easier for everyone, and the overall chemistry has improved, which has led to better ball movement as well. Davis pointed to this when discussing the team's improved offense, pointing to the Lakers' sharing of the basketball as really driving things. Sharing the basketball, playing together, Davis said when asked what is the key to the Lakers' offensive success. We were getting stops, and we were getting out and running. When we're playing fast, guys getting to the spots, getting to their corners, getting to their wings, and we're setting screens creating advantages, then the floor is open for us to make shots, drive, get to the basket, and now the defense had to collapse. In particular in the Lakers' latest win over the Cleveland Cavaliers, Davis noted the shooting of D'Angelo Russell and the team's defense keeping them afloat when they struggle on the offense. Obviously, it started with D'Angelo Russell, with his incredible shooting and spacing on the floor, Davis added. Even though he started off slow with a bunch of turnovers. The defense helped to keep our offense in rhythm and we were able to kind of break down lead open. The Lakers used a 19-0 third-quarter run to pull away from Cleveland and overall, the team had 30 assists on their 45 made baskets and overall the team ranked 6th in the NBA in assists per game as they have seemed to find their identity. Defense leads to offense and Davis is the driving force on both ends of the floor. The Lakers are hitting their stride at the right time and now look like a team to watch out for as the playoffs near. The Lakers are in a good groove at the moment on both ends of the floor and the results are proof that this team is really rounding into form. Anthony Davis noted that he feels the Lakers are having more fun than they were earlier in this season and are less uptight overall. The big man added that the Lakers are playing together, but also playing freely, and that has led to the team being on its best stretch of the year. Anthony Edwards calls out Lakers players after Wolves' easy win in LA. Anthony Edwards and the Minnesota Timberwolves recorded a 127-117 win over the Los Angeles Lakers on Sunday night. After the game, Edwards had something to get off his chest when walking down the hallway of Crypto.com Arena, as per Star Tribune's Chris Hine. As he was walking down the hallway, Anthony Edwards was referencing the Lakers talking a bit the last meeting. "We didn't have Gobert last time. We had him this time," he said for all to hear. You can understand Edwards perhaps being a bit miffed over the Lakers talking when the teams last met on March 10. Not only was Rudy Gobert not playing, but Karl-Anthony Towns was out as well, and the Timberwolves lost 120-109 in their absence. To hear the Lakers talk trash then wouldn't have sat too well with the 22-year-old. Still, for Edwards to make a big deal out of this win with Gobert being back was a bit odd, as the Lakers were without their big guns here. LeBron James did not play in this game and Anthony Davis only played a quarter. Davis was inadvertently struck in the face by Kyle Anderson in the first quarter and it aggravated a left eye injury. So, to put it simply, both teams managed to get a win each in the last two meetings when the other side had some injuries to deal with. It is hard to draw any definitive conclusions from those contests, with that being the case. We might find out which is the better team in the playoffs, though, as the Lakers and Timberwolves could meet in the first round. The former is currently the 9th seed in the West with a 45-34 record while the latter sits at the top of the standings in the conference with a 54-24 record. You'd hope that both teams would be healthy when the postseason comes around. Edwards, who had 26 points, 1 rebound, 8 assists, and 1 steal on the night, said during his post-game interview that Towns is coming back soon. The big man had to undergo surgery to repair a lateral meniscus tear in his left knee and has been out for a month at this point. If Towns can be anywhere close to his best when he returns, the Timberwolves would fancy their chances against anyone. And you, fan, what do you think of the situation of Anthony Edwards? Leave your opinion in the comments.